Okay, so I just want to welcome everyone to this wonderful meeting that we were waiting for, and it has come. So before we can start the meeting and before I can give you the agenda, shall we bow our heads and pray? Our gracious Father in heaven, we thank you, King of glory, for this wonderful day that you have made for us to rejoice and be glad in it, O God. We thank you, Jehovah God, for this day because you knew this day before us, O Father. It is the day which is so precious unto us, O God, in which we are ushering, O God, the student leaders into the offices, Master, in the mighty name of Jesus. King of glory, indeed, we pray that may you alone, my Father, indeed, continue showing, oh God, your grace, oh Father, the favor upon thee, Eloi, oh Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, that indeed the institution, oh God, shall achieve the objectives of Father in the mighty name of Jesus. My God and my Father, we pray that may you, oh God, start with us and end with us, King of glory. Jehovah, we pray all this with a lot of thanksgiving in our hearts. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. So this is the precious day we were waiting for, and we can exercise our leadership, the power that is going to be invested in us. So the agenda for today will be as follows. Okay, so the first item on the agenda is prayer meeting, of which opening prayer of which has been done already. Then we shall have the main speaker, who is not other than our president. He's going to give us the main speech. Then from there, we shall also invite the welcoming the international student ambassadors. Then we shall have educational revolution. We shall also have ESA functions. Then we shall talk of the advantages of ESAs, then togetherness, loyalty, so important. Then earn your income, also the president will talk about that. Student leadership, so important, we shall talk about that. Then mind the transformation and time management, so important. Then from there also we shall have a word by the head of international student ambassadors. We shall have HISAs and senior international students ambassadors also. Then we shall invite them so that they can give us a word. Then the fourth point, a word by Miss Irina from Ukraine. Then we shall also have recognizing our future partners, that is Nance and Felisberto in USA and Angola. Then we also have the invited speakers, that is the German. We shall invite them also too. Then we shall have the closing prayer by me. Then for our meeting, this is so special, like I had mentioned earlier, because we have meet as international, not the national, no, but it's international meeting where we have ESA departments from Germany, Burundi, Rwanda, and Ukraine, of which that's why I had mentioned to say the meeting for today is so precious and so wonderful that we were waiting for it. So this is our agenda for today. So at this point in time, I'm going to introduce the people that we have. For me, I'm there already as event secretary. Then we also have target group, which is new ESAs in Zambia, Burundi, Rwanda, Germany, and Ukraine. Then we also have special invited guests. Miss Nancy, I've mentioned that, and if Felibesto from USA and Angola. Then we shall have also Irina from Ukraine. We shall have also our own president from Germany. Then we shall have special invited speakers too, of which this is the great chancellor, Ms. Tambule. Then we shall have also Zambian ladies based in Germany. That is Miss Bridget, a former au pair in Berlin, and now a student in Hamburg. Oh, so wonderful. So this is what we are going to have, and these are the special people that are going to speak to us. So at this point in time, we shall go to the second point where I'm going to invite, I'm so humbled and so little to invite the entire president to give us the main speech. Mr. President, sir.
Sorry for that. I was just responding to somebody who is stuck on the line.
Okay.
Very much, Madam Secretary. Rosie Nyirenda, we're in Berlin. And first and foremost, I would love to thank you all that are here, the invited guests, together with the main body why we are here, the ISAS, or in full, the International Students Ambassadors. As per se, I do not always just start my speeches in this regard without giving you a motivation line. Today's motivation line is called, "Your future lies in your today's mindset." I repeat, your future lies in your today's mindset. It is the mindset that builds bridges. It's the mindset that events, things that we are seeing. It's the mindset that builds wealth. It's the mindset that makes people succeed. It's the same mindset that can make you and I equal to great men and women renowned globally or on this earth. Why am I talking about the mindset? Because the hands or the deeds are determined or detected or controlled by what we put right at the back of the mind. If we put at the back of mind success, surely we are going to succeed, come what may in between. If we put at the back of the mind negativity, worries, cries, loneliness, we are going to beget that, and we are going to transfer that onto our children's children. Now, in this case, the person that is speaking, I've always, said this on an individual basis to some of you leaders here, ISAS, that the man who is talking to you here, now leading, as a president, the US, Hawaii, Ukraine, Germany, Poland, mentioned other countries, Zambia and stuff. If this person's mindset was weak regarding through what this person went through, many of you in Zambia, in Burundi, wherever we are opening centers, would never have such kind of a chance. It all started from the mindset. And usually I worry on behalf of some students, which I wouldn't love to worry on behalf of our ISAs here, because you've been chosen by virtue of having ensured already leadership qualities. Do not go off the road. Maintain your stance, regardless of what comes in between. You will conquer the world. You all know my story, a young man born in Chimwemwe, and I'm happy one of the ambassadors I didn't know comes from the area where I was born, Chimwemwe. And he, apparently, I think he even knows where I stay. That time probably wasn't even born, but he's one of the ambassadors. And he has reconnected me to my first school, Chimwemwe Air Primary School. I want to be talking to them next week. It's awesome. Now, what am I talking about? It's the mindset that created all what you are seeing here. Of course, I didn't do everything alone, but some mindset initiated it, and other international leaders fell into it, and it's getting down to you. What am I talking about here is a young man from a wealthy family, wealth papa, that time international, traveling and stuff. Then this young man, one of the fine days, comes back from school in class 8, grade 8, young boy, much younger than most of you because you finished already grade 12. You are doing your first years with us, university. He finds everything gone. Cars are gone, everything gone. We are outside. Oh, the little, what is furniture, which was remaining outside. This young man, Lukomona, he was asking Mama, Mama, what's happening? Are people coming to paint the house and stuff? I said, no, the council has chased away from the house. And that time, paying rentage was almost nothing, like zero. But you can imagine a papa from there to losing everything, becoming so poor. We got hit by poverty. Now, what do we do? Here is Mama saying, Evans, we are 9 in our family. Evans, you are going to sleep at your friend Oscar. Charity, you are going to sleep here. Elizabeth, and. You know, to some of my siblings, it was normal. Okay, it happened. They were worried and stuff. But when I went to sleep at my friend's place, my mindset changed. My mindset became very rich that time. Despite facing poverty, heat, and the flash of light, I didn't sleep at my friend was. I said, aren't you sleeping? Even said, I want to sleep. I was calculating. One, I told myself, no matter what, I'm going to be rich. No matter what, I'm going to bring back the wealth that my papa has lost and take back my siblings to school. I was the fourth born, grade 8. There were other higher people who never thought that way. But that mindset lived in me under the suffering that we went through in Chimwemwe. Went to Lusaka, it was the same thing, hard life. You've never suffered. When people say, I tell people that you've never suffered. Because when you go to an extent whereby a family doesn't have salt, just salt, which is almost for free, Shima would be found, but where it's salt, we can eat with salt. You know what I'm talking about? But I carry my mindset until it happens. So in between, a lot of things happened in my life, but I acted as that one whom we are seeing today, long before in class 8. I was called a dreamer. I was called a this and that. Just like most of you here, we have shared privately. The moment you come to join DLI, oh, now we are doing this. Some of you were scolding you, you are a dreamer. Hey, you are joining scammers and stuff. I received a lot of emails, even here. Is this not scam and stuff? But I kept blessing all those people because they didn't know what they were doing. Through the mindset that I put here, anything I started, few leaders here. It's high time you change your lifestyle because now you are, international leaders, not just local leaders, international leaders. Already, you've met with international ambassadors from Ukraine last time, international ambassadors from Germany, and so on and so forth. But why should you live the life as it were before? Not at all. When you go on Facebook, what do you do? Do you post nice shoes, nice clothes or Kleidung? Most of you have done German language, you understand. It's high time you change. There are Facebook groups, IT experts, go there. Medical experts, go there. And stuff, change your lifestyle. No, gosh, not even a single way in my hands. I came to Germany with a bag, just a little bag like that. Not even erasers to shave. I came to shave right here in Germany. But I carried something, the mindset. When I put my mindset on paper and I pushed them to offices, everybody was shocked, was scared. So that's how the mindset can do for you. When you build your mindset, you strengthen your mindset, I tell you, even that you've been scared them off the most. The professor, the doctor, or anybody around, you will look at him differently. Where people are seeing white, you're going to see yellow. Where people are seeing yellow, you're going to see white. Where people are saying it's hard, you are just going to smile because you know where your mindset is taking you. Just like we all, Christians here, like Zambians, 3/4 here, we know the late Miles Monroe. I love what he said. I love what he said. He says people all over the world think the richest grounds on earth are the gold fields of Botswana, South Africa, and other fields. He says, no, the richest grounds all over the world are the graveyards. That's that in my heart, are the graveyards. Then I said, what is this? On a conference, he says, why? Because people die with ideas which they never put on the paper, which they never shared with others. This is powerful. Meaning, do not limit yourself as leaders. Preempt yourself. Strive to die empty. What does it mean to die empty? Give out your ideas. Create, invent. Don't wait for mama, don't wait for papa. Not at all. I've always told my students here in Germany, Syrians, Afghans, Ukrainians, Polish, and everywhere I've spoken, and no student has come out to say, no, sir, that's not right. It's either they're coming crying before me, confessing, but I never told them to confess. I said, no. Some of you are bragging because papa and mama, they've got this. We are wealthy and stuff. I tell them to say, as long as you haven't walked the footsteps of mama and papa to reach where they are, that wealthy is not yours. Let alone if God says, papa, mama, come back home, you remain alone. What are you going to do if you don't have the mindset? These are children you see that they are selling whatever remains, their houses and everything, and they become street adults. Build on your mindset. You are all intelligent here, all intelligent with that kind of energy to get learned, and you are going to be. We chose you on merit. The same thing we saw into you, move on with it. Check your mindset. Assess your mindset every night. This is what I do. I want to tell the truth. How many times do you make account of your day when you lie on your bed? Do you just go like to say, I'm tired to lie? No, that's wrong as a leader, even when you are not a leader. Whether you're a student, a worker, anything you do, come to check, what have I done today? What have I done today? We are so good at spotting the good things we've done than spotting the wrong things we have done. Be quick to spot the wrong things that we have done in a day, and those things we haven't fulfilled in a day. This explains the reason why every month end of December, before we cross over to a new year, 90% all over the world, you ask, what about your resolutions? Did you achieve everything now? Tomorrow we are crossing over, everybody's shaking their head. No. Why? Because of lack of daily checks of your calendar. Something you didn't do today, don't carry it over tomorrow. Start with that one before you start your tomorrow, in that tomorrow. Then you're building yourself as a great leader. Because of that mindset, I've reached a point whereby today a phone call can come. Mr. Lukumuna, we sent you an email, there is a conference. What is this conference? Oh, it's in Berlin, or it's in Hanover, anyway. How many hours remaining? I'm able to jump on a plane, go and speak, because I carry that kind of a mindset. I'll never be scared. Why am I saying this? You have come into leadership to help us rule DLI Germany and partners world all over. You have seen some of you, most of you have complained how your friends, your leading students, keep missing this point. You have to repeat, you have to repeat, you have to repeat. And I keep asking, when we grow up, 6 points or single digit at grade 12, Madam Nyerere can tell you, was not common. 6 points? Oh my goodness. That person will even come on TV or black and white and the newspaper. But today we have got, I don't know how many 6 points, single digits up to 9 points. But failing to understand simple things. Posted a message, the substitute is asking me within a second, sir, I want to know this. Have you read the document? Not yet. Readership, ask Madam Nyirenda. People here read, I've always said this. When you read, you equip yourself. You don't have to be an engineer to know stuff about engineering. You don't have to be a medical doctor to know stuff about medicine. You don't have to be a lawyer to know stuff about law. Just expose yourself. Read, and your world is going to be great. I would love to welcome you, ESAs, to the world of Diverse Learning Institute, soon several Harbour University and partner universities. Well done, and congratulations that you got voted into that seat. You are graded or divided into HISAs, Head of International Student Ambassadors, led by HISA George Lungu and HISA Hagai Mwanza. Then we've got the Senior International Student Ambassadors. The list is long. I won't itemize all of them. Then we've got the ESAs as well, who joined us recently. But functionalities or the target or the cause is the same. We've got one goal, and that goal is to change Zambia, Africa at large, in cooperation with Germany and other partner European countries. Educational revolution. This one, we cannot just achieve it alone by Madam Ruth here, Mr. Rukomona, Madam Belinda Shitusa, Madam Croyd are here, or Mr. Richards and them. No, I've always said this. Anything on earth, be it countries, nations, educational establishments, business houses that have ballooned, succeeded to, awesome levels, have been backed by new blood, the youth, like you. When universities are open, I love traveling to universities here in Germany. You see how, professors with the youth. Professor is just having a cup of coffee somewhere there. The youth are making inventions, researching on this and stuff, because the professor can't do it alone. This is what we've realized. DLI copies somehow the German system, all inclusiveness, Zusammenarbeiten, working together. When you do that, I'm telling you, success is limitless. This is not a country whereby I say, oh, that's the boss. People are building. One of the findings, I was at a site, winter. They were building near my former house. They were building. I would go to work in the morning. I'm coming back 22 hours. Things have changed. What has happened? And then I'm there. I'm so inquisitive. I'm talking to the worker. I said, oh, you don't sleep, doctor. The person I was talking to was the owner of the company doing that construction firm in a helmet together with, youths and stuff. This is where we are going. And this is the thing that we brought as well to Africa, not only Zambia. When we work like that, I'm telling you, all unsuccessful loopholes, things that have been holding our beautiful continent not to succeed, will be uprooted and success shall be guaranteed. Like my great late leader, Muammar Gaddafi, who said, we are growing old, we are phasing away, we have to empower the youth. Look at how Libya was. Before war, nobody could compare. Germany couldn't be compared in terms of GDP, gross domestic product, to Libya. Libya was far ahead. USA very far away. England very far away. What was the difference? Yeah, how were the youth? I was a youth when he came to Zambia that year for the first time after trade embargo and stuff. And he told us, you start something, boys and girls, I'm going to help you. But alas, USA came in and wanted our then president not to deal with Libya. So he knew what lies in the youth, just like DLI knows what lies in your hands. Most of you have shocked me, you have surprised me when we are chatting privately, things, tips you are giving me and stuff, and tips you are giving other managers inside. They say, come on, we never knew this. So why don't we work together? And you are here to take us to another level, to take the organization to another level. The educational revolution, this has never happened in Zambia. A university from Europe reducing from 130,000 kwacha to 2,400 kwacha, or 120 euros. Not at all. It has never happened. Let alone meeting our partner, new partner, KMCS Narumbila, who is telling you, here we go, first semester, you're going to part with this, and the rest we're going to take care of. This is educational revolution, meaning, and this is the fight since my mindset changed, to throw away my scientist documents to become a teacher, until every Jim and Jack, until that person whom people point fingers at as being nothing from the village, from poor family. It was so common that time when we were growing up. Even when we went to funerals, we were segregated. You know, you are there and there. Do you go to school? People never go to school. With us, we've come to bring all on board. And you know what I'm talking about. You are learning with people who had lost hope, but we have brought back the hope, not just the local hope, the international hope, hope at international level. Those who couldn't go to University of Zambia, couldn't go to Cavendish, who couldn't go to Eden, who couldn't go to Mulungushi University, we put them on the forward. It's you, the leaders, that are going to carry this dream, this vision to another level. So, we cannot achieve the ER, educational revolution, without your participation. And we've seen it. When we came up with the first set of the ISAs, International Student Ambassadors, you just went flat out. Even without proper instructions, you started building the teams, building the studentship and everything. Well done for that. And thank you so much for that. The ISA functions, I think I'm going to speak less because we've been functioning even without the written protocols. ISA functions, I'm going to just break down a little bit here. So, you can work as student international relations managers. As you know, we are linked to Germany and other European nations. So all these things we've been running up and down, doing the exchanges and everything is always, Mr. Lokomona, Madam Belinda, Madam Ruthie here, and the rest. We are retreating back. We are dealing with the youth in Germany. We are dealing with the youth in Ukraine, in Poland. Why don't you take over part of the functions? What else? You're going to be facilitators to ensure that there is effectiveness in our operations. You're going to ensure that there is effectiveness in our operations. What I can see, probably I can see up to B, you are able to see up to F. Don't get scared. Get back to my office. Say, Mr. Lokomona, this is not right. We're going to go this way. That's the way it is. It's all about making it better and offering better services. Madam Belinda, that is not right. Madam Mutonga, Madam Croyder, and everybody. Because you youths of today, you are so exposed, probably than we even were. You are always well updated with the latest gadgets. We never had gadgets before. What the teacher or the director or the manager told us that time, through the only book we had also, we had to say yes, even when it was lies. But with you, you've got the world in your hands. You can do research, don't wait. You can come up with ideas, DLI, why don't we go like this and that? Just like some of you, you say, no, you know, the forms and everything, people can't fill in and everything. You inboxed us. Let's go digital, online forms, and we had to create the online forms. Simple idea, changing the way things move massively. Apart from that, you are going to be facilitators of recruitments, building teams, like you have been doing. Thank you so much. How did you get to know about us? I'm from Ambassador Haggai, from Ambassador Ellen, from Ambassador Limpo, this is awesome. Rarely I would see, despite that we had a lot of television adverts, other media adverts. Rarely have I received to say I saw it on TV or I saw your interview and stuff. No, through ambassadors, you have already scored a great one. Keep it up. What else? Leading various groups. This is quite critical. Leading various groups, sports in our organization, young researchers groups, young developers, youths in IT, young writers, trying to come up with articles, social workers. How can we get back to the community and help out as an organization through your hands? Youths in health. Should we just glue ourselves to books? What about that weekend where we can say, let me go to that clinic, that hospital, since I'm a future medical doctor, I want to help, you know, the nurses, anything. Is it cleaning or is it bringing tablets and everything? Just some daily chores in that hospital. We've got to make it live. Young community developers, identifying where the community is lacking. Here and there, little things matter. I've always said that little things matter. Even our maker here, God says, he who cannot be trusted on little things, I can trust him or her on bigger things. So let us not wait until we finished our bachelor's, master's, and then say, okay, now I can go with my hoodie and my gown to say, I want to help you. No, you can. Even that mama you see, you walk around, you know, who breaks stones. She's 90 years old, breaking stones to make a living. There's one way you can help her. You can bend down to her. Mama, are you alone? Don't you have grandchildren? No, I've got grandchildren. Where are they? They're just home. What do? They don't do nothing. Just go to school. That's big change. Just a single word can change the world of that woman, the world of those children who aren't supposed to go to school. Having that kind of, you know, helping consciousness. OPEA leaders, as you know, OPEA department, we need to trade some of you to be on the OPEA board and move together. Examinations committee also would love to have some of you ESAs to be embedded onto the examinations committee. Local exams like CATS, continuous assessment tests, end of year exams from KSU University or from University Service or from Goethe Institute. We need to have that kind of a blending. Young entrepreneurs, that we need it, come what may. Let us not live like the Germans, like the Europeans, who put at a distance entrepreneurship. All they know or they want is, I've got a secured job. Madam Ruth can tell you here, okay? Can tell you here. Here is a culture of let's go and work, which is very good. But what if things don't work? Like in this moment, I attended a meeting in Hamburg, the aftermath of Corona. Look at the faces of people who were there. professionals worried, what's going to happen? My job is gone. Let's have something nearby. Out of work. If the world changed, what would we do? What would I do? Go entrepreneurship. Whether you are a future medical doctor, mechanical engineer, anything, social worker, be entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship simply means, it doesn't mean selling things and here and there. No. It simply prepares your mind to face different eventualities and to succeed in those different eventualities. I remember the first coaching, I want to give you an example. When I came to Germany here, first I worked at 6 primary schools, secondary schools, institutions for free, just to get the system and stuff. Then from there, I said, no, okay, now with the work permit and stuff, I want to go. What was the next assignment which I was given? Just from there, the next assignment I had was to teach about over 100 Marines, soldiers. Come on, I've never done that before in my life. But guess what? I became popular the 2 years that I taught them. Even when they were shifted from Hamburg to go to another city where they had a new base, they had to fire some other trainers that said, no, bring this guy from Hamburg. Why? Because I was confident. I shaped myself with entrepreneurial mind. I had to adjust quickly. Started researching on what they wanted to be trained in. And I trained like I had worked in that field for 50 years. That was far from that. So entrepreneurship is going to go. I was talking to some, I think here, ambassadors, when I saw that, I think it's the Zambian government or economic, what is it called? Economic Association of Zambia, I've forgotten this department, which has released the money for the youth to create groups and do business, something like that. I saw on a platform, 90% of the youths, it's just campaign, they just want to win elections. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, even if it's campaign. Form your group, register it. You only need, I think, 80 kwacha in Zambia. Register that company, give it a try, than to be on the terraces. Develop yourself, jump into the bandwagon than just crying. So all these things we're going to do, all to be linked, all these things that I've talked about, to be linked to the DE, Youth Leadership Groups. That is the German groupings. Okay, anything that we are going to get in this regard, we are going to link you. There are so many thousands of such groups here related, and we start developing. Advantages of ESA. What are some of them? A lot of advantages. Last time I mentioned, for those that are new, full link to Germany and Europe. Free workshops and exposure conferences. Fast track personal development. This is really fast track personal development. Some of you, the way you were before you joined us is not the way you are today. Even when I talk to you privately, you sound different. The language has changed, and that's what we want. That's what we want. Scope growth and exposure. This is what we call scope growth and exposure. You're not just thinking, I'm in Zambia, I'm in Burundi, I'm in Rwanda, I'm in Zimbabwe, or Congo. No. Because there's one thing I've come to figure out. In Bemba, those who can say, those who don't understand English, Bemba, sorry, said, a child who doesn't move praises the mom as to being the best cook. When I stepped a foot out of Zambia for the first time, first I just got shocked. Just across the border there, Botswana, South Africa, oh my goodness. Let alone when I crossed over to England, it was like, so I didn't know paradise was on earth because of how things are organized, how things run, how perfectly things are done and stuff. So even yourselves, don't limit yourself. One of your ambassadors here is never on the meetings because he's always either he's learning or he's making money, he's working. Okay, who wanted to do some program in Zambia? When he came here, this young boy says, no, sir, up to this time I'm confused the degree I want to do because everything makes sense because he tried. So We are developing you right in advance, even before you travel, so that when you travel, you are set. That's scope development. And future free movements between the continents, between Zambia, wherever you are, and everything, as long as we strengthen these branches that we mentioned that you are going to be leading. There are so many sponsored programs, sponsored projects by the German government. If we intensify, we plan them very well. There are so many free tickets which can see you. You come on exchange, international youth exchange, so many things. All we need is just to hold hands and plan properly together. Towards the end, togetherness and loyalty. I want to tell you one thing. There's nothing which builds castles apart from holding hands together. Don't say, oh no, because George is his, Haggai is his, that's why he's doing this and that. If you see something wrong in George and Haggai, quickly, nicely, tell them, hey, please, this is not good. Why don't we do this? And some of you, you know that. You disturb me. Midnight, 1 o'clock, I want to. That's when you are writing me to ask about something or to caution me about something. But I don't say, no, this is too late. Why don't you wait? Because I understand there's electricity problems there. That's when you have got strong. I mean, electricity. I respond. I'm sensitive to any single message, regardless of where it's coming from. That's why sometimes I say, why call myself a president? Because you're supposed to follow certain protocol hierarchy before reaching to me. But that I've put it aside. No, I've got to listen for better future tomorrow. So togetherness and loyalty is very important. Those hissers are there to embrace you. Hissers also don't build shoulders much higher. Me, anything that I do, anything on earth, leadership, teaching, and everything, I base everything right on the word of God. You know what it says? To be a great leader, you have to be what? You have to be the least. You know what it means. Open your ears, listen, embrace new ideas, and you're going to be great leaders. Equally, the subordinates do the same things. Let's work as a team. You are the ones, before you even cross over here, we'll be going to these other countries we are opening branches to cement things and stuff. This is where we're going. So together is always important. Finally, annual income, we are working out something, because you can't just do all these functionalities and just come out like we used to grow up to say, no, young boys and girls, as long as you are eating from mama and papa, as long as, you are getting things freely, you're just going to go up like that. No. I've copied something right here in Germany. Papa is going to be director somewhere, mama, German, or anything. Even those working in supermarkets. Weekend, daughter, you're not in school, can you come and help me in this supermarket? 15-year-old boy, girl, helping mom at the end of the day, that supermarket is going to pay. So also we are working out a certain package, which we are going to communicate to you soonest, how we are going to thank you and remunerate you. Student leadership, mind transformation. I've spoken about this. I want to go through again. You are leaders. You have to transform your mind. Guess what? There's one thing which is hard to become a leader or to lead. You've got people you've grown up probably, or your friends. They'll see change in you, definitely. And they're going to see change in you. The time you used to spend together over the weekend, just chilling out and everything, doing, that kind of, there is Nancy. Enjoy the meal, Nancy.
Thank you.
That time, I'm not saying it's going to get over. No, just because of the demand. Your leadership hours, your study hours are going to retrieve you from doing from joining such kind of groups. They're going to call you names. Oh, now you've become this and stuff. Never mind. Mindset. Remember, keep going forward and doing the right stuff. So it's high time you transformed yourself. It's high time you excuse yourself. Guys, if we always chill out 10 hours over the weekend, I think I've got to dedicate 1 hour or 2 hours to this cause before I join you. That's total discipline. That's the mindset of success. Time management. According to the assessment that we've done, I think with ESAs or ESAs, CSAs, an average of about 2, 3 to maximum of 4 hours per day can do. You wake up probably 7 o'clock in the morning, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you are done with your office. The rest of the life, building yourself, studies and stuff, it's all about discipline. Things that blocked you here and there. Oh no, I'm used to sleeping until 9 o'clock since universities are closed and stuff. Us, we aren't closed, we are still running. Wake up 6 o'clock, and that's the best time in the morning. Earliest morning, I tell you, it's the best time to wake up. 5 o'clock, you're waking, you love it. Some of you, I even tell you to say, hey, come on guys, that's when I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep at 5 o'clock because I enjoy that time, midnight to 05. Only birds are singing for me. No disturbances. When I think straight. When I sleep 5 o'clock, I wake up 9 o'clock, I still feel that energetic because my mind had worked without any interferences. So, discipline yourselves, leaders. The last part now, yes, it's the second time I'm saying last part. I didn't see this one. ESA embassies. Now, how do you operate? As you know, we've got centers all over Zambia, for instance, in all the 10 provinces, held by our provincial directors and staff. So there, what we are doing is also we are going to open, okay, in the similar locations, the ESA embassies. These are your offices. Where, because the language you speak with your fellow youths is totally different from that provincial director is going to speak. Just the way you've surprised us, you've brought hundreds and hundreds of students in no time, which we couldn't do through TV, radio, and stuff. So which simply means you carry a certain unique way of dealing with issues. We are not jealous of you. We really thank you so much. And we want to take you to another level where you're going to be having your own embassies. Do the international communications. Do the local communications. And let's build a powerful Zambia and a powerful Africa together. It's not difficult. It's very possible. Like I've always told you, most of you private one you don't say, no, come on. You've given me testimonies and everything. I said, to change the world, not even your radius. I tell people here, everybody knows, our team knows, say Africa is too small for us. Because when you study the nature of African mindset, okay, it's one, let me be there. When I reach there, everybody's gonna see me as a king. A Zambian is thinking like that, a Malawian is thinking like that, Angola and South Africa and everybody. Hence, our content is just, covered with that cloud of corruption. Because of that mindset. You are having a private jet, yet in the neighborhood, you are flying over that shanty compound where there's no water. I was so shocked when I was in Zambia. I was near the airport there. My brother was dragging me. He says, can you see that water borehole? I said, yeah, I can see. It's quite big, nice, painted with American colors. Thank you, Nancy, for that. America doing great job for Zambia. I said, but it looked beautiful. Why? It had to take the Americans to come and sink that borehole of water. How much? I asked my young boy, he was driving me. He said, it was like less than $5,000 even dollars, because it's complicated stuff. So now, what we are doing here, what we are building is to move away from that kind of mindset of me, I, ich, those who do German. No. When you do it like the Germans, I'm telling you, at a flash of light, we are going to change Zambia and the continent. I asked one German, here to say, I don't understand this country. Where do you get the money from? Free education. Somebody's got no job, free house, free water, free. Researchers are coming, free. I mean, I don't understand. I went to do a research from what's called Gateway for Arbeit. It's whereby if you're looking for a job, you just register, they look for you. Some foreigners, even these people who are coming from war. In fact, I took them there. They took the Syrians. That time they were making noise there, shouting. Yeah, no, scared. Ruwe bite, chef and fear. Please, quiet. We are going to manage. I said, my God, what a country. Wow, because this country chose one thing, to serve humanity. This is what they call solidarity. You just land here, you don't have anything, just take yourself to your office, they'll just interview you nicely. What can you do? Oh, you can do this. You want to research? Okay, how many months? 6 months? How much is it going to cost? Money is on the table. This is where we have to go to. But it all starts with you, young ladies and gentlemen. Like I've always said, we are phasing out. We are growing out. It's you. We don't want, as DLI Germany, we don't want you to replicate how we came through, how we suffered before. We want to see 5 years from now, Sylvester, hey, what are you doing? So that's my community I'm building. Limpo, what are you doing? Elijah, this is what I'm doing. Not all by myself. You get the point what I'm saying? Take it seriously. If many Zambians had thought this, what I'm talking about, would have changed Zambia. So we are bringing it on your table. Let's work together. Most of you know, those that have approached me, I always open my ears. If I don't respond to your message today, I was talking to somebody, I found 900 WhatsApp messages. I had to respond. Because there's value in what you contribute. Now, I'm closing here. Keep praying for our leadership. Keep praying as well for our new partner. Are the winner. My speech right here. After this conference, probably tomorrow is Friday, next week by Monday, Tuesday, you are going to receive a written paper on how you are going to be functioning. Evans Lukomana signing off for the moment. God bless you all.
Thanks very much, our president, for the powerful speech, powerful words. Wunderschön. Wunderschön. I've noted very important words. Success starts in the mind. Dreaming is so important. Knowledge and exposure, very important. Involving ourselves in different events, we need to venture ourselves into that. Little things matters. Very important words spoken by the president. You know, I'm so encouraged for even for the motivation that you gave, because, you know, for me, when you look at success, starts in the mind. When I started working as a teacher, I told myself to say, I'll never die as a class teacher. I worked for 4 years. I was promoted to Expressive Arts Head of Department. I was very young. From there also, I had other positions also, because success starts in the mind. Again, I was promoted as a lecturer at McMoffat College of Education. George can bear me witness. I was the youngest lecturer there.
Wow.
Because determination and what you think in your mind matters a lot. So very powerful motivation and very important words from the president. So even our ISAs, you need to learn something from our president, and I'm so happy with it, the words that have come from the president. So the next, Nasi, you're most welcome to our meeting. Thank you. The next item, we are going to invite now the head of International Students Ambassadors to say something. So we shall start with Isa George Lungu. If you can just give us the word, then I'll be just inviting the rest. Yes, you're most welcome.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Are you getting me from there?
Yes.
Looking good.
Loud and
Thank you so very much. Yeah, just listening to the motivation line from both my president and my former ex-al, actually.
Yes.
Yes. It's so motivating. Actually, I'm on fire because I'm receiving motivation from both sides. Actually, yeah. Yeah. So first of all, I would like to send my sincere gratitude and thanks to the president, Mr. Luke Mona, and the DLI for having entrusted all the trust and the honor that we have been given to carry the flag of DLI across Africa and world over. It's such a huge opportunity for us youths to make sure that our fellow youths have that which is needed in our country, in our beloved Africa and world over. It's such an opportunity. My entire life, I never thought at any point I would reach such a huge and responsible position in my life. But thanks to you, you have actually made it possible for us to be on that platform. You know, my dad told me at some point, say, the most beautiful animal or the most beautiful creature from its birth until it dies, it doesn't know that it's the most beautiful thing, but its beauty is seen by other creatures. The point I'm trying to drive home is we never saw what you saw in us. And every Isa who's on board today will agree with me that you wouldn't tell the people that are choosing you to say, me, I can do this, but they can see even before you say a word. That's the picture. I wish, Mr. President, you were there when you were at the interviews with the ISAs. I know they could speak, yeah? So motivating. So it was a huge stuff, but the bottom line is there's always a God who sees what no man can see. Thanks to you, Mr. President, you have been given those eyes that can see that for sure youths are the future leaders of tomorrow. This lie that you have given us today to say your future lies in your today's mindset. Wow, thank you so very much. That's a wonderful, wonderful line. I would like to take it further and say youths are the solution for tomorrow's energy, goals, dreams, and determination. But I would like to sound this to my fellow ISAs that all that is not easy, neither is not free. But you have to pay the price every minute, every day, every week, every month. You have to grind every minute and do something that takes you somewhere. It's not just a word, but actions will take you somewhere. Our beloved president is a very smiley, motivational speaker. You know, you'll be very happy because you are a man that every Zambian youth, but every African youth would love to work with because you're so inspiring, so motivation. Your story always touches our lives. No, thank you to you. So it's always a pleasure to work with you. So I would like to tell my fellow ISAs that his smile, the one we are seeing today, our coming in should surely make that it should continue. What do I mean? Let's wear his smile on our faces and let our hands work. Let's not wear his smile in our hands, no. Let him smile because of what we will do, 100%. That is what is going to keep his smile. You know, it's like God, yeah? With God, you have got free will. You can do anything, but judgment day will come. It's exactly what you have been positioned right now. We can smile today, but we have got duties to achieve. At the end of the day, you come in as a president and judge what we are going to do. It's not a one-man show, because there's Hisa Agai, Hisa George here, CISAs. Please, we're calling upon you, all ISAs, let's work together. This is teamwork. It will call upon teamwork. That's why we are from different faculties. Each one has got dreams, each one has got goals, but we are working under one team because we have to achieve one goal at the end of it all, to work toward the achievement and the development of DLI. That's why we are here. But if you think you can work as an individual, you couldn't have been called by the president. The president is the owner of the institution. If he is able to
George, we are not getting you. The sound. Okay. Okay, so we can just continue. Are you getting me, all of you? Are you getting me?
Yes, we're getting you.
Okay. George?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, so those are powerful words from head of ISA, so touching, so encouraging. So we thank you, Mr. George Lungu. Thanks very much for your powerful words, and continue leading, because we saw leadership qualities in you. So use those qualities that you have to develop the DLI institution. So the next person we are going to invite is Hisa Agai Mwasa.
Yes, madam, yes. I don't know if you can hear
maybe
me.
because of the bundles and words, so that we can finish.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you, thank you. I would like to thank you, Mr. President, and all the staff and DLI at large for this amazing privilege to be part of the team to bring this much glory to our continent as Africa at large. I would like also to just urge my fellow ambassadors to say, let's work together. This is really a great opportunity, and these are life-changing opportunities that no one out there is able to have access to. This is really huge, and this is big. Let's work together. As Ambassador George said, I won't even say much. He's really said a lot of stuff, and we are grateful. Those were amazing words. I won't say much, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks very much, Ambassador Agai, for those brilliant words. We shall go straight again. We're going to call upon Caesars from Zambia. Do we have a lady now?
Okay. Let me see. Bridget, are you here?
Or maybe Bridget and the rest will come in later. If we can invite Isas from Ukraine. Yes. So Isas from Ukraine, if you can say something, you're most welcome to this precious meeting. So if you can say something to the meeting.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Yes, they're there.
Hello, dear friends. I'm glad to be here at this. I hope we have a great picture of life. We'll see from change program and other projects. God bless you all. Thanks for attention.
Wow, 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 so great. Thanks very much.
Yes, we'll about some projects, some programs. Holidays, I think about students, but also I think maybe on September we'll think about with the group of students how to do the cooperation more motivated for them and more live. I think it will be a great time for them also, for all our team.
Thank you.
Можно еще раз? Не слушал.
По-русски, да? По-русски?
Можно по-русски, на английском тоже.
Okay.
Okay, so thanks very much, Madam Irina, for the words from you, and we are so happy working with you, so motivating, and you are there for the LOI. Okay. So can we have also Isa from Rwanda if they are around? Rwanda, Isa? Do we have them, Mr. President?
I saw him somewhere online.
Okay.
We can go to the next.
Okay, so we can also invite Isa Burundi. Burundi, Isa. Okay, so now at this point in time, I'm going to call upon the Isas from Germany. We shall start with Madam Bridget.
Bridget, she wrote, she's still struggling to connect, to install the Skype and stuff. She might join sooner. Probably you can get the next one.
Okay, I saw Madam Tambule. Hada?
From
Madam
Hamburg?
Tambule, you can come in. Yeah, you're most welcome. You can give us the word. Unmute your microphone. Your microphone is muted.
Oh, great.
Yes, unmute your microphone. Good, perfect.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about the DLI from Mr. Lukumona. Mr. Lukumona, thanks. Hi there. Yeah, I would just like to welcome everybody. And I'm happy to learn about this DLI. And I'm happy that we'll be having more Zambians here in Germany. I can't wait. I can't wait to have a large community. Yeah. So I'd just like to just say a few things anyway. Mr. Lukumona said a lot of things, which is wonderful. I'd just like to say a few things about Germany. I'd just like to tell you guys, first and foremost, it's not easy here. It's not easy. You have to concentrate. You guys, this country is not a country for the lazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'd just like to tell you, enjoy being lazy right now while you are in Zambia. Because here it's not easy. This is not here in Germany. What is happening here on the ground is not the Facebook world that you see. It's different. I'd like to tell you that. You have to work hard. You have to be active. There is no time for playing. Germans, they don't play. Germans work. There is no time for talking or gossip. It's just work, 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 work. That's it. Here, the value of your money has to be shown. You have to show it by working hard. You know, if you miss a day at work, then you get a minus from your money. There is nothing like just staying home or being lazy and you think, okay, I'm gonna get my money. No hours, no money. Yeah, so that's that. And the other thing that I've heard that people complain about is about racism. Because I know that most of you are scared of racism and you think, oh, Germany, because you hear of the Hitlers and so on, and then you think, oh, everybody's an Hitler here. No. That is not that. It's not the way it is. I would just like to say, to clear something. Racism is actually everywhere in the world. Everywhere, even in Zambia, we have racism. It's just that you call it, maybe you have a name for it, mutima kuipa, you know, but that's just racism. I'll just give an example. You know, there are some families whereby you have like visitors from your village. So, for example, they come into your homes. Okay, maybe you are in the city, and then you can't even drink from the same cup or a spoon. You say, where mami uja, you know, I can't share the same spoon with that person. That is also racism. You just call it like kuipa mutima. That's just racism. Everywhere you go, there are good people, there are bad people.
Yeah.
You see? So Germany also has good people, has bad people. It's just the same everywhere in the world. But one thing that I would like to tell you is one thing that is different from Germany and Zambia. In Germany, if you work hard, you get your money. The way you work, nobody is going to get it from you. Unlike in Zambia, you can work hard and then sometimes you don't get paid. So these are the things that you're going to enjoy here. Here, when you work hard, I'm telling you, everything will be sweet. It will be sweet, and you get your money as you work and studying, you know. And I'd just like to tell you one secret that I've learned. You know, meeting people that come to study here, they always tell me, school here is easy, you know, it's easy. Why? Because us Africans, we are Africans, I believe most of them that I've seen, we are very intelligent. You know, we are used to studying a lot of things. And I tell you one thing, I'll tell it in our mother's language. Here, it's porridge. As long as you concentrate one time, I'm telling you, one time. Yeah, so that's what I would like to say. And I would just like to say, I'll be happy. I am here in Germany. I've been here for 2 years to 3 years. And the language, guys, the language. Don't think that, no, because I speak English, then I'm gonna learn in English. No, the language is very important. You have to concentrate. If you don't know this language, German language, then it's gonna be hard for you. Because coming here, you'll be like a kid again. You have to read, to start, bread. How do I buy bread? Just to go and buy bread. It will be hard for you. So you have to be active. You have to learn the language, because Germans are lazy to speak another language. They don't want. Yeah. Once they see you, like for me, an example, I go for a shop. Once they see me, they run away. I think at first I said, why are they run away? Oh, but they were scared to speak to me in English. But now that I can speak a lot of Dutch, I have a lot of them coming to me, you know. So that's that. The language also, concentrate on the language. I think that is enough. That is enough for me. Thank you very much.
That was so powerful, Tamble, and I just want to speak in my local language. I don't want my friend to. You know what? If you are under Tamble, I just want my fellow Zambians to understand this. If you are under Tamble, bane so serious. Inepano na pwishe skulu kuno. Inchito shingi Shingi, but it's tundu chavo. Nintamba, for your only
Babe.
information. And look at me, I'm aging too. And the vocal cord again. So please, 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 you are still very young. That's why we love this group. You know, I love this group. I love it so much. And I've just forced myself that no, I have a lot of friends, the German friends, but I don't speak their language, you know. A lot of opportunities now because of the key here is the language. Even in class, I'm telling you, my friends in Zambia, they're like, are you studying? Are you doing this? Are you going through the books? Are you doing this? I'm like, no, tomorrow I'm having a presentation. I've prepared that already in class. Are you writing the exams? Yes. Are you studying the whole night? Because, you know, I was like, we are intelligent, us, because we are used to the books. Each time we are studying. That is so powerful. And in class, I'm telling you, you are still very young. I was the oldest in class for masters, the oldest in class. And the others are going to find that they are 21, 22. The youngest was 21 in our class, but she owns a lot of companies.
Wow.
Look at that. So the best thing for you people, learn the language, then you are going to find this country so nice. I'm sure nabo mfwabana.
Awe chisuma nabo
mfwa sana. So thanks very much, Madam Tamble. I'm so happy and I've seen you. We are going to meet some other time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so shall we have Mr. Wesley also to say something? Mr. Wesley?
What I'm gonna do, I think, is let me call him on normal line. He's in Germany. He's struggling also.
Okay.
Let me call him.
Yeah. But I saw his text. He has written something in the chat there. So powerful words, so key. The most important words are, I've seen them for Wesley. Okay. Is it my network now? Oh. Hello. I've lost the network.
We can get you.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
I can get you.
Okay, then. So I've lost just the president because I wanted to invite him now. We can mute our microphones. Mr. Lukomona.
What did you say?